all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is going to be a yes or no pick a card. But before we jump into the reading, I would like to take a moment for gratitude, to say thank you to everyone who has gotten a private reading or who's already on my schedule. I really appreciate all of you so very, very much. Now, if you don't know how my private readings work, it's by a gift exchange system. So I will record your personal tarot reading as a gift to you, and then I ask that you return a monetary gift to me. Whatever you feel is appropriate, whatever you can afford, so my readings are affordable to everybody. And it's a wonderful thing to get to share energy with all of you, so I really enjoy doing it. I am booked up for the rest of the week, but I am starting to schedule for next week. So if you would like to get a private reading, please don't hesitate to email me at TerrisInspiredTarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you on my schedule for next week. All right. Now, with that said, the energy for today's reading is abundance. We've got the yellow candles for abundance energy, the citrine for abundance energy, the green aventurine for abundance energy, and the pyrite. So lots of abundance coming through. Now, for reading selection, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. If you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video whenever you're ready, make your choice, and jump ahead to your reading. For those of you that would like a little bit of assistance honing in with your intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking your question. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the crystals or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. For reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the epidote. Your first message of the reading is to go deeper. So dig deeper into the situation, into your feelings about it. Now, let's see what your yes or no answer is. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no for the questions of group number 1. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut. We'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, once more. Okay, let's see here. You start with Justice. That talks about balance. It can also talk about truth. Now, you've got the 5 of Cups coming out next, so that is kind of a sad feeling of looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have. Now, there is definitely victory for some of you in this with the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands talks about victory, but the 5 of Wands talks about fighting. And the 8 of Swords talks about a really stuck energy. Okay, so this looks like a no to whatever you asked, Tarot. There is a definite stuck energy for some of you. There is some fighting and having to fight for what you want for some of you. Some of you have lost things and are having trouble looking at what you have left because of the loss, but balance is coming in with that Justice card. And there is victory with the 6 of Wands. So some of you very happy to receive this no. Now let's take a look at the situations that you guys are talking to Tarot about. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations they're talking to Tarot about so we can get some added guidance. All right, 4 of Coins, so stable financial foundations. The Empress, so putting down roots, stability, having your material needs taken care of. The Motherhood card. 9 of Wands, that is a sacrifice you do not need to make. And 10 of Cups, happy home. All right. So, however this relates to you specifically, we have the 4 of Coins talking about possibly clinging to money a little bit too tightly, but also having stable financial foundations. We have the Empress talking about motherhood, talking about, you know, putting down roots, having your financial needs taken care of, that sort of thing. The 9 of Wands is definitely a sacrifice. It is normally an unnecessary sacrifice. And then the 10 of Cups is a happy home life. So like I said, some of you are very happy with this no. And some of you are, you know, wishing it had been a yes. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. Let's start Oracle with the Angel deck. So, Angels, for the best benefit of Group 1. All right, you're told to let go. So let go of whatever it is and see if it comes back to you. Let go of your intentions and manifestations. Release them into the world and see what comes back to you. Make sure you keep those thoughts positive, but release whatever needs to be released in this situation. Now, I would like to see Moonology for this 9 of Wands. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the 9 of Wands, please. A fiery climax approaches. All right, so wherever you're making this sacrifice, it is coming to an end. A fiery climax is approaching. So you should be stepping out of that energy soon. Now, for the Empress, we'll look at Queen of the Moon. So, for the Empress, please. The Path. All right, so you guys are on the path. If you want to step into motherhood, if that's what you're talking about, you're on the path to motherhood. So you will get there when the time is perfectly right for you. Now, this also talks about stable foundations. So you're on the path to stable foundations. Now, for the 4 of Coins, because that also talks about stable financial foundations, you get the unexpected. So you may have an unexpected thing happen that really stabilizes you financially. Make sure you don't cling to the money too tightly. Let it flow in freely. Now, for this 10 of Cups and the happy home life, what is there to add there? Family. Okay, so it looks like even with the no, for those of you that were hoping for a yes, it looks like you guys have this happy home life with family supporting you. So that is a beautiful energy. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the Transparent Tarot. Courage. Yeah, have courage. You're coming into balance. You're having to step out of stuck energy and you're having to deal with fighting. Don't worry, you'll be victorious. Have courage. Let the balance help you. Now, I would like to see the Sacred Forest Oracle for group number 1, please, for their best benefit. Dragon power. Okay. So you guys are very powerful. You can manifest whatever you want with the dragon. It's also number 11, which is a very spiritual number. So just, know that your manifestations will come to you. Now, let's see what the Wisdom deck has to add for group number 1. You get the Moon, cycles. Okay, so things go through cycles. Let go of whatever needs to be released now. It will come back to you if it's supposed to be yours. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has to add for group number 1. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For the best benefit of group number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we'll cut to them. You get courage again. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Have courage. You will get through whatever challenges there are for you right now. You also get reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So this says do some self-reflecting. Really look at what it is you want, who you want to be, who you really truly are, and make sure you're on the path for that existence. Now, finally, you get inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So keep those thoughts positive. You are stepping into a stable, happy home life with family. So no to whatever you ask, Tarot. I hope that it was enlightening for you. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for spending your time with me. All right, until next time, love, light, courage, and strength. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Golden Healer Quartz. Your first message of the reading is to open the door. So open the door and let in whatever it is you're desiring to bring into your life. Now, let's take a look at your yes or your no. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no for the questions of group number 2. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut. We'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, one more. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys start with the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands can be a reunion. It can be a romantic reunion. It can be a friendship reunion. It can also be jumping into a creative project, kind of following your passions, that sort of thing. Now, next is the Wheel coming out. That means luck and fate are on your side. Also has to do with healing in this particular deck because it's a medicine wheel. Now, next you have the Hanged One, which in a typical deck can mean like a delay or the need for a different perspective. But this is a chrysalis, so it's talking about a transformation for you. There is a proposal in the Knight of Cups, so that's beautiful. Fun and socializing in your Page of Cups. So, yeah, this looks beautiful. Looks like it's a very transformative period for you. And it looks like the answer is yes to whatever you ask Tarot. Now, let's see what situations you're talking to Tarot about, so we can get a little added guidance. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations they're talking about so we can get some added guidance. Six of Cups. All right, so reminiscing, seeing how much you've grown, where you've come from. The Four of Swords, which talks about the need to get a little bit of rest. The Page of Coins, which talks about financial opportunities that you need to take action to step into. And then the 10 of Coins, which talks about abundance. Okay, so some of you are definitely talking about job opportunities. Some of you are talking about abundance. Some of you may be talking about vacations or time off where you can get some rest. Some of you are, looking back and seeing your growth here, seeing your transformation and asking questions about, your transforming and growth. And the answer is yes to whatever you ask Tarot. It looks like it's very positive for just about everybody. So that is fantastic. Now, let's see what the angel deck has to add to your reading. Embrace change. Okay, so change is coming through. Like I said, that chrysalis is transformation. So changes are coming. Embrace them when they do. Now, for this Four of Swords and the need to get some rest. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so if you have a history of overworking yourself, of driving yourself too hard, don't let that be the reason you keep doing it. Give yourself some rest. Give yourself a rest period here. You need some rest. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon says for that Six of Cups and the growth that you're experiencing. Focus. Okay, yeah, so take some time. Focus on looking back and seeing how much you've progressed. You are well on your way. Now, let's see this Page of Coins. Creation. All right, so some of you are literally creating this financial opportunity yourself. Whether you're starting your own business and you're like jumping into it, or whether you are manifesting it and creating it with your mind. Either way, you are drawing this opportunity towards you. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the 10 of Coins. So that is abundance coming in. So abundance coming in. What is there to add? Freedom. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be financial freedom. This looks beautiful. All right, congratulations to each and every one of you who asked those abundance questions, because this is just, yes, you are stepping into abundance that's going to set you free. Notice how she's still in the cage, though, and the little dragonfly is bringing her the key. That means you have the key to your abundance. So there still may be action you need to take to step into it. Now, let's see what the Transparent Tarot draws out of the Spellcasting Oracle. Empowerment. Okay. So this, some of you may be asking questions about romance. You are empowered to make the decisions that you want to make to lead your life in the direction that you want it to go. So, know that you don't have to wait for some specific perfect time. You are empowered to guide your journey in the direction that you want it to go. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add for group number 2. Bee Spirit, prosperity. Okay, yeah, you guys are definitely stepping into prosperity. A lot of you talking about abundance. And yes, you will be stepping into abundance. Now, let's see what the Little Wisdom deck has to add. So, for the best benefit of... No, that's too many. For the best benefit of group number 2. Initiation. All right, so this is just the beginning. Spirit is telling you, hey, whatever spirit and divine you identify with, they're letting you know this is the initiation of something. You're stepping into something beautiful. You're transforming, and it's going to take you to a place of significant abundance where you are essentially financially free. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 2, please. All right. You start with signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. All right. And what else? Meditation. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet, reflective meditation. So just spend a little bit of time meditating. We all have to do it. And then finally, you get celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. You are empowered to live the life that you want to live. So direct it the way you want it to go and celebrate each and every one of your achievements. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the aquamarine. Your first message of the reading is to go with the flow. So just go with the flow. The universe is guiding you. You're on the right path. Now, let's take a look at your yes or your no. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, for the questions of group number 3. All right, so I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut, and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. Okay. All right, you guys start with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talks about having lots of options out there, but having to wait for the right one for you. Next is the Star. That's a gift from the divine. Like, things are, it can be healing. It can be, really any gift from the divine. Now, the Tower comes out next. The Tower is change. It's most definitely change. You've got a stuck energy in the 8 of Swords. So, feeling stuck or trapped. There is fighting in the 5 of Swords. Okay, let's see. How many do we have here? 5. Okay, I'm going to take one more. All right. But it culminates in a brand new beginning in the Ace of Cups. Like, I was feeling the Ace of Cups, but I wanted to make sure I didn't overshoot. Now, you have some definite difficult energy in here. You've got the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Tower can even sometimes be difficult because change is difficult for everyone. But that being said, you've also got a gift from the divine the advice to wait, that the right option is headed your way, and you will be stepping into a beautiful new emotional beginning. So I think what's changing is this stuck energy and the fighting. You're moving into a new beginning in the Ace of Cups, and that's going to translate to a yes in a yes or no. So yes to whatever you ask Tarot. Now let's take a look at the situations you're talking about so we can get a little added guidance. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations that they're talking to Tarot about. All right, Judgment, so you're talking about second chances. Two of Swords, so definitely feeling a stalemate somewhere. The High Priestess, following your intuition. And the Five of Cups, looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have. All right, so there's lots of emotional questions here. Like, there's questions about second chances and romance. There's questions about second chances across the board. Some of you are dealing with stalemates and you're looking for an answer, the way out of that. And then this Five of Cups is kind of a sad energy. It just says that you're really focused on what you've lost over what you have. And the real way out of this Five of Cups is gratitude. So just make sure that you are, going through your gratitude for what you have. It will draw more of what you want to you. Now, let's see what the angels have to add for group number 3. So, angels. Generosity. All right, and you get the number 44. That's an angel number. I only noticed because you've got the Roman numerals 2 and 2. So they almost look like 11s, and then you got the 44 and the double X's with the judgment. So since they have the Roman numerals, it kind of looks like angel numbers even on the reading. But angels pouring out generosity, pay attention to the wonderful things that are being brought to you, and just make sure you're grateful for what you enjoy so that the angels can bring you more of that. Now, let's look at Moonology for this Five of Cups. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the Five of Cups. All right, it's a time to give rather than take. So, give of yourself freely. Don't focus on what you've lost. Just, focus on your giving nature. Now, I also would like Moonology for the Two of Swords. Oh, wow. So, you've got the new moon in Virgo and the full moon in Virgo. The full moon in Virgo says you're good enough. So wherever you feel this stalemate, you are good enough for whatever it is you want. Now, let's get Queen of the Moon for the High Priestess. So for the High Priestess, patience. All right, so be patient. That Seven of Cups also talks about patience. So be patient. Make sure this is the right option for you. Just follow that gut instinct. It's not going to lead you wrong. Now, the Judgment card, protection. Okay. So there is a second chance that has got a very protected energy around it. You're essentially getting a second chance somewhere with Judgment. It can also be a resurrection, rising from the ashes, rising from the fighting or the stuck energy in this Transparent Tarot. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the Transparent Tarot. Answers. Okay. Yeah, the answers, some of you, the answer you have is here, and, it resonates with you, and these are your answers. The answer was yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. The answer card comes out and it just says, hey, the answers are coming. The spirit guides are talking to you. Your questions are being answered. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add to your reading. Crystal Cave, trust. All right, so trust is very important. You are protected. You can put your trust where your gut instinct says it's safe. So just, focus on trusting and, trusting your spirit guides, trusting yourself. Now, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for group number 3, please. Okay. You get Yule, rebirth. So it's a new beginning. It's a rebirth, like I was talking about with the Ace of Cups. And then you get intensification. So things may get more intense on your way down your path. But do not fear. Your answers are here and more answers are coming. You're stepping into a new emotional beginning. It may intensify, like the situations may intensify, but you can navigate them. You are plenty good enough. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add. So, angels. All right, you start with wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Next, we get Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. And finally, freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. All right, until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who chose reading number 4 with the Bloodstone. Your first message of the reading is to get up and get moving. So take it as it resonates. It could mean throw a little more exercise into your routine. It could mean move on whatever it is you're talking to tarot about. Let's see whether you get a yes or no to your question. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, for the questions of group number 4. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut, and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, let's take a look and see here. All right, so you start with the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is a very definitive ending. It says, something's ending. It can say that you are being stabbed in the back. You have a stabbed in the back feeling. Now, the Chariot talks about your determination driving situations forward. The 9 of Pentacles talks about the need to reward yourself with luxuries to bring in your abundance. The 6 of Cups talks about looking at your growth. And then finally the Star, a gift from the divine. All right, so while there is an ending in here and it can feel kind of backstabby, for some of you, it does feel like you've been stabbed in the back with whatever this ending is. But your determination is going to drive you forward. You're going to step into your abundance. You can already see how much you've grown. And you've got a gift from the divine coming here with the Star. So the answer to your question is yes. Now, let's take a look at the situations you're asking tarot about. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations they're asking tarot about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so starting a new journey with the Fool. Spending some time alone with the Hermit. The Knight of Swords says there are challenges and tests, but they will be over with quickly. Ooh, and the Knight of Wands, which talks about a whirlwind romance. That Knight of Wands can be with a person, it can be with a thing, with a creative project, with a hobby, whatever it is, it's falling in love with someone or something. Now, so this is it's a pretty uplifting energy. Whatever challenges and tests these are, they're going to be over quickly. So it kind of goes with that ending that feels backstabby. You know, whatever that ending is, whatever situations are around it, you know, it's going to be over quickly with this Knight of Swords. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to your reading. So, angels for group number 4. You get withdraw. Okay. So, withdraw your energy. Take some time. Go inside yourself. Really figure out where you want to spend your time. You've got the Hermit talking about time alone and the withdraw card. So, maybe you do need a little bit of time alone. Let's take a look at Oracle for the Hermit. So, what is there to add to this Hermit here? It's a time for healing. Okay, so withdraw, take some time for healing. You need to have some time to yourself to do some, you know, self-love, some self-healing. Now, for the Knight of Swords, don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so you are going to step through whatever these challenges and tests are. You're going to make it through it, and it's all going to work out to your best benefit. So don't let your past hold you back. Whatever you've got in your past that makes it hard for you to transition through whatever challenge is in front of you, just let your past go and step into this wonderful new passionate energy. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We'll start with the Fool with Queen of the Moon. So, Queen of the Moon for the Fool for starting this journey. You get fear. So some of you are afraid around this journey, afraid of kind of throwing caution to the wind and stepping in and jumping in. But there's also this falling in love with whatever it is. So you need to trust your heart. Trust your passions. Trust yourself. You know, you can step into what it is that you want. You can step into this gift from the divine. You don't have to be afraid of the new beginning. You're in control of all the things that there are to be afraid of. And while there's still the fear inside, you absolutely can conquer it. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. Closure. All right, so this is closure for some of you. Like, the ending is happening. Things are closing out. You're starting a new beginning where you're going to fall in love with someone or something. You know, it's going to be a fantastic kind of whirlwind energy. It's very passionate. So it looks good. Let whatever close that needs to close. Like, get the closure you need and then be done with whatever's ending. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add to your reading. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. Okay, so like I said, let go. Whatever it is that's ending, just let it go. It's not going to serve you anymore. Now, let's see what the Little Wisdom deck has for group number 4. No, that's too many. Okay. You get Scrying Mirror, Shadow. All right, so pay attention to your energy, okay? Don't let any kind of negative energy stick to you. You know, make sure that you are keeping yourself positive, you're keeping your thoughts positive. There is a shadow, so, you know, that can mean like some sort of lower vibrational energy. But it's also going to pass quickly. Like, you've got the Knight of Swords, so it's going to be over with quickly, whatever this kind of darker energy is. I mean, it can be worry, it can be fear, it can be those sorts of energies and the energies that they bring in. But know that you are going to step out of it. Like, you're getting closure. Like, whatever's ending is ending, and you're going to trust yourself and move through it. Now, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 4, please. All right, let's cut to it. Oh, you start with truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Next, you get signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. And finally, courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader and for spending your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the Jade. Your first message of the reading is to be the bigger person. So take it however it resonates, whatever situation you're in, you're being advised to be the bigger person. Now, let's take a look at your yes or your no. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer us clearly through the transparent tarot, answering yes or no for the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then we'll cut and deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. Okay. So you start with the 10 of Swords. It's an ending. It can leave you feeling stabbed in the back even. There is a proposal for some of you with the with the Knight of Cups. You have the strength to deal with whatever situations you face with the Strength card coming out. The right option for you is out there. You just have to be patient and wait for it to materialize with that 7 of Cups. The 4 of Coins talks about you having stable financial foundations, but it also kind of has the note that you may be clinging to your money just a little bit too tightly. And then the 10 of Pentacles is it's abundance. So wonderful abundance coming in. So even with this ending in the 10 of Swords, which is definitely, I mean, like, it's a definite ending. Even with that, this looks positive. Like, it looks like a yes. You guys are stepping into abundance. The right options for you are out there. They're just materializing. You have the strength for it. Some of you are even stepping into a proposal. This proposal can be a work proposal. It can be a romantic proposal. But there's a proposal here for some of you. Now, let's take a look at the situations you're asking tarot about. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations surrounding what they're asking tarot. That way we can get a little added guidance. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, the Sun. All right, so super growth there. Temperance. Okay, balance coming in. The Page of Swords. All right, so the need to pay attention to details. And the 10 of Cups. A happy home life, you know, a happy, you know, home situation. This Page of Swords, it can be the need to pay attention to details, or it can be someone else paying too much attention to you, like social media, that sort of thing. We'll get Oracle for it and see what it's talking about. Temperance talks about balancing emotion and passion, balancing work and play. Like, it's about balance. So just make sure you're staying balanced, that you are giving yourself the time that you need to regenerate and recuperate. And then the Sun, that's a growth card. Like, that is super growth. It is you really making leaps and bounds strides down your path. Now, before we get Oracle for all the tarot, let's take a look at what the angel deck has to add. Cherish innocence. Okay. Yeah, cherish innocence. It is so quickly fleeting that, you know, it's almost overrun by the things that happen in our world. So just cherish innocence every chance you get. You know, it's okay to believe in fairies. I believe in fairies. Cherish the innocence inside you. Cherish the innocence around you. Now, let's see what the Page of Swords has to add. So, out of Moonology. All right, a win-win outcome is forecast. So, whether this is you paying attention to the details and just kind of dotting your I's, crossing your T's, that sort of thing, this is also a win-win outcome. Whether if it's someone watching your social media, you're not going to have to worry about it. Now, I would like to get Queen of the Moon for Temperance. Let's see what there is to add to this balance in Temperance. Patience. All right, so you will be stepping into this balance. Just be patient. The universe is moving at its own speed. Now, for Queen of the Moon, we'll also get one for the Ten of Cups. Will. All right, your will is going to drive you into this happy home life. Like, you see it, you want it, whatever it is you want in your home existence. You know, this is your existence on Earth. So, you know, it is your will that's going to drive you into this very happy home energy. But it is out there for you. Now, let's see what the spellcasting oracle says for the sun. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, beauty. All right, so this is beautiful growth. This looks wonderful. Like, most of you are happy with this being a yes. It does have an ending, but it is for your growth, and it is a beautiful thing. Now, I want to get the spellcasting oracle for the transparent tarot. Answers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, your answers are here, hopefully. You know, whatever resonates with you, take it as your answer. Your spirit guides are trying to talk to you through the cards. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest oracle has to add. Mystic Meadows Sanctuary. Okay, so there is an emotional sanctuary for you in your mind. So take some time, find a sanctuary, whether it's taking a bubble bath, whether it's meditating, whatever it is, find your sanctuary and spend some time there. Now, let's see what the Wisdom deck has to add. Angel. Oh, that's too many. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, out of the Wisdom deck, please. All right, we're going to cut to it. You get Alchemist, Herbal Kitchen. So pay attention to what you're putting into your body. Make sure that you're making healthy choices. And if you're into the alchemy of things, then more power to it. It is wonderful to have an herbal kitchen, and you can mix wonderful, you know, herbal remedies and whatnot with the alchemy. Now, let's see what the, excuse me, Starseed deck has to add for group number 5. So, for the best benefit of group number 5, please. All right, we'll cut to it. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. So don't doubt yourself. You also get patience. This is your second time seeing patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. And then finally, release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. So be patient. The universe is bringing you wonderful things, such growth, such abundance. You will be stepping into this happy home environment. It is your will that's driving you forward, but be patient, okay? This is going to be beautiful. It's a win-win, but it's going to take some patience, and it's going to take you releasing whatever you need to release. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.